So let's get into more of these perk deck builds updated for 2020. This is video number 15 in the series of 21. And before you ask, these are the ones that have already been completed and are linked in the playlist in the description box below. Rogue, Grinder, Anarchist, Hacker, Sociopath, Kingpin, Burglar, Hitman, Stoic, Ex-President, Muscle, Crew Chief, and Gambler. To catch everybody up, basically, Payday 2 is being updated again. I'm making up-to-date builds for all 21 perk decks. Holy shit. These are all Death Sentence 1 down difficulty builds. Playing less than that and you're a pussy. Each build will have some crossovers, or will have Inspire and 9 Lives aced. Painkiller's aced is not better than Quick's Fixed aced. Facts. Each build will be using Max Infamy with a video on screen and linked in the description. Going to try and use some different weapons to accentuate the builds and make them fun. Not every build will have the ISMA shotgun, even though I would like them to. All builds will have been tested for at least 2 minutes in order to validate my claims. I will give some playstyle ideas and some map suggestions where the build may find you more success. Click like if you like this video and subscribe if you are new. So the perk deck in this video will be Sicario. Okay, stop. Introduced in 2017 with a Sangris character pack, this perk deck gives us a cool and different take on survival, and more so, the dodge ability. Dodge statistics with other perk decks are higher than the base dodge of this perk deck, but the mechanics of this make it extremely interesting and a cool alternative to plain old Rogue and its 60 dodge. Jumping right into the deck itself, let's see what this actually does for us. First off, it's another one of those perk decks that require us to switch out our throwable for an activator. In this case, the smoke bomb. When you deploy the smoke bomb, for 10 seconds, you will create a smoke screen. When you and your team stand in that smoke screen, you avoid 50% of all bullets. And if enemies are in the smoke with you, well, tough shit for them, as they lose 50% of their accuracy. There is, of course, like the other activator throwables, a cooldown on use for the smoke bomb. Initially, it's 60 seconds, but every kill you get reduces this by 1 more second, which to me is pretty generous. Next, we see a 20% dodge chance increase if we get hit by a bullet. This can only happen once every 4 seconds, which is after you successfully dodged a bullet after getting hit. Next is a standard increase of dodge by 15. After that, it's an interesting take on armor regen, having the ability to regenerate your armor fully by actually successfully dodging. This can obviously be triggered by moving or standing still. Finally, the last portion of this deck tells us that all of the perk deck effects are increased by 100% when in the smoke, and your teammates will get an extra 10 dodge when they are also in the smoke. Well, that's quite a lot of info to go on, but the bare bones of it is this. Get some basic dodge, we will add more dodge to this with our skills and enhance it. Dodging regenerates armor, so the higher our dodge chances, the higher our chances are to regen. In practical terms, we take a hit, lose our armor, the next bullet we dodge, our armor comes back. For moments we need to or want to stand in a space and go crazy, we throw down the smoke bomb and go nuts for 10 seconds. Sounds pretty fun to me. To move on to the first part of this build, armor. As I mentioned, we are in dodge territory here and need to make that number as high as we possibly can. 2-piece suit is of course our go-to here, which gives us 5 dodge just for putting the thing on. We will increase this with skills. For melee, who cares, take your favorite, just keep the concealment in check. I take the buzzer to stun cloaker charges. For weapons, you can go a few ways here. Stay safe and predictable or switch things up. Shotguns or assault rifles, in my opinion, are the most fun with this, so we will take the skills to support one of these, and the skills can be transplanted from one set to the other pretty easily. I've been playing around with the AK-5 a lot recently and have modded it like this for concealment. For secondary, the micro Uzi works or some other highly concealable secondary, but I go with a Judge modded like this for concealment and HE rounds. Into the skills mastermind, we grab Inspire Ace, grabbing your preference of either Doctor Bags or Facts on the way. Taking up as aced and pairing that with the smoke bombs for objectives is extremely useful, but if you're having a bad dodge day in Payday 2, then you may need Doctor Bags or be very fast with the Facts. Then it's Joker skills and Hostage Taker Ace, like this. Here we get help from the converted cops, but also the 30% health increase and 10% speed increase. The passive health regen from Hostage Taker Ace is a luxury, but if you felt this isn't needed, then there's 12 points to go somewhere else. An Enforcer, a spare point on Underdog Basic for a damage boost when within range. Resilience Ace for flashbang help, and Bullseye Basic for the ability to squeeze a little more armor back and enough to take one more shot by getting a headshot. Next we will grab the weapon specific skills for our assault rifle. Steady Grip Ace for accuracy and stability, Lock and Load Basic for the ability to run and hip fire, and Surefire Ace to be able to land body shots through the enemy's armor, and finally Body Expertise Basic to apply a percentage of the headshot damage multiplier to body shots. I would love to take this Ace here as the percentage applied is way higher. A way to do this is to remove the critical hit skills later in this build or remove 9 lives Aced and some others. Best thing to do is try this out and see how you'd like to change it. For now I'll keep mine like this. In Ghost we take our dodge skills to improve our dodge statistic to 30, half of what Rogue offers and 2/3 of what Crook and Hacker give, but with the perk deck applied bonuses we shouldn't feel such a huge discrepancy. So here is Duck and Cover Ace for stamina and 10 extra dodge while sprinting. Again, important with Sicario as we regen armor when dodging. Parkour Ace for run and reload along with a movement speed increase, then it's Inner Pockets Aced. Basic for concealment help and Ace to spend the least amount of points possible for Sneaky Bastard Basic. Here we want to keep our detection risk at 5 or below to get the maximum amount out of this skill. In the next section, Second Wind Basic to open the tree, Optical Illusions Aced for the non-target chance and increased concealment on suppressed weapons. Using this help to get the weapon choices below the 5 detection risk, fully utilizing Sneaky Bastard, and the next skill Low Blow Basic for critical hit chances. Finally, in the last tree is the obligatory 9 lives Ace for the extra down before custody, but I'm starting to think that this may be an alternate going forward. So that's the build and it's a lot of fun. Was quickly put together and tested in a live stream where the entire team was actually using non-top tier perk decks. One set the team was running together was Sicario, Infiltrator, Ex-Presidents and Grinder, and we managed to finish Death Sentence 1 down heist with no downs, and little to no use of our deployables, ending heist with almost full inventories of first aid kits and med bags. Gameplay at the end of the video will be from those team builds, which I think makes the validity of this perk deck even more valuable, in that it worked well even though the rest of the team weren't running top tier perk decks. This perk deck is surprising to me. I never played it when it was released and never liked the thought of it, but playing it is actually a lot of fun and really different. Playstyles for this are to be bold and go raging. If you get in trouble, throw down the smoke and dodge some bullets for 10 seconds. You can and should also be the objective guy with this strategy. Maps can be all you want. Tried on Birth of Sky, Undercover, Big Bang, all were a lot of fun and relatively easy with this deck. So first figure out how to say the name and then play the game. I get ammo for my other gun by using this gun. Works. Taser eliminated. Give me these ammos, dude. Gotcha, mate. Woo! You do, mate. Whoa, those is all over the place, man. Nope. Not wise, dude, that. Nope. Just go in and peek him a little bit. That'll do him. Oh. Give me those ammos in there, mate. Holy shit. Ouch, dude. Woo. Oh, come in. Dude, I'm running too fast. Ooh. You got tonight. Deep in my soul. Hacker better than Rogue. I could see why people would think that, to be honest. I could see that. Like Sicario too, dude. There's just stuff you can do with... How did I get the dozer kill there, dude? Oh, perfect. What? Where my tease from? That guy. Keck. Who got tonight? I've only got 2 shots on my... Put my smoke down, dude. Fast as hell, boy, dude. It's crazy, man.